Excellency Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic, President of the Republic of Croatia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh,
That was wonderful.
that was absolutely amazing.
I have seen the brutal faces of war in my native Croatia and in Afghanistan. I have been through a reconciliation process, and I strongly believe that for peace and security to be sustained, women must be empowered, their voices must be heard, and their participation in the peace process must be guaranteed.
Briefly addressed today, it is going. Now, the president, as the first woman leader of a country that emerged from war less than a generation ago and now participates in UN peacekeeping efforts, and also she was a former member of the NATO leadership, I wanted to ask you for additional thoughts to your very eloquent remarks about how do we ensure more women are participating more fully in peace and security efforts around the world?
Well, I mentioned a number of measures that we can and must start taking when it comes to peacekeeping and peacemaking operations. But to be a little bit more concrete, a little bit more specific, first we have to work on prevention. Prevention, especially of sexual violence and other violence against women and children in conflict. However, as I pointed out today, they are not just victims. They should be agents of change. They should be participating actively, not just in negotiations, but in the reconciliation process, and they should be bringing a lot more to their own communities.
Magazines, and even online.
Many women in Croatia were victims of maltreatment, torture, humiliation, and rape that was used as a method of intimidation and terror. Women from Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina played a vital role in ensuring that rape in conflict be treated as a war crime. But today, years after the war, many of them have not healed yet, and many of them are still waiting for justice. I firmly believe that time and again, we have to raise our voice against sexual violence, and that we can and must do more to prevent and address sexual violence in conflict.
Thank you to our remarkable teams at the Clinton Foundation and the Gates Foundation, without whom none of this would have been possible.